Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel, and today we're doing another twin flame energy reading. This reading is meant to be timeless, so no matter when you find it, no matter where you're at on your journey, when you find it, there is a message for you here. Today we're going to be pulling from the Divine Beloved cards by Tasha Silver. The first card is Balance. My needs will be met. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who can fully offer my schedule to you so that my life can be in balance. Let me take rest whenever necessary, trusting that one way or another, all needs will be met. It's really important to trust God and to balance your life on the twin flame journey, on your ascension journey. It's not just a grind of, oh, all I do is work, or all I do is pray, or all I do is meditate, or all I do is the mirror exercise. You want to find balance between your inner and outer world. And what's appropriate for you may be different and look different from someone else. Some people maybe are called to more outer work right now, or maybe more inner work than outer work. And it's really finding what is appropriate for you. And you find that by following the flow, following the good feeling in your heart. God knows what is appropriate for you at this time. And it may mean that you look at your schedule and figure out what's important to you. What are the goals that you have and what supports that? Do you need more sleep? Do you need less sleep? Do you need to have more discipline in your life? Really look at those things and follow what feels good for you, and trust that God is guiding you in this process. You may need to appreciate more rest in your life in order to grow. Even when you're working hard, sometimes taking a nap is part of working hard. Even Jesus in the Bible took a nap. So give yourself space to rest, give yourself ample space and discipline to work, and find the balance between those two. And remember that inner work is work. It's not just closing your eyes and wasting time. Doing inner work is actually a lot of heavy lifting. So give yourself space, give yourself time to integrate the work that you've done, and honor the energy that you have for what God is calling you to do. Next card is Burdens. I accept your help. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who gratefully receives all help you send. Let me release the useless idea that I must carry burdens alone. Let me trust that you send the right assistance. May I feel worthy and accepted. God is always supporting you. God is always sending you support, whether that be through other people, whether that be through an abundance of energy. Sometimes you get those energy spikes where you just feel like you get so much done, or if it's through a coach, or if it's through a friend, or if it's allowing yourself to let things fall off your to-do list because they're not actually what you're being called to do. You allow God to support you in that way and surrender to the flow of your life. Don't feel like you have to take on everything. And in fact, God's energy should be doing most of the work for you. You shouldn't be using your life force to do work. Your life force is for you. The energy that you give to others should be God through you. And if you're finding yourself tired, if you're finding yourself maxed out, that's when you need to go to God and close up any energy leaks where maybe you're spending time doing things that you shouldn't be doing. Maybe you're spending time focused on the wrong things. You want to follow the flow instead of trying to make your own way and do things without God. So surrender to God, surrender to the support that He provides. The next card is Spirit. I am filled with the light. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who knows my spirit is eternal and ageless. Let me release my old ideas of constriction or limitation. My whole being is filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine shock. Like we were just talking about, God's energy is the energy that you use to give to others, to live your life purpose, to do the things throughout your day. God's energy is the thing that's doing. God is the one that does through you. And so you have to surrender to God being able to flow. You surrender to God's flow. And you also surrender to how He allots your energy. If you're not using your energy properly, you're going to feel tired at inappropriate time. You're going to feel like you're drained when you should be energetic. Make sure you're surrendered to the flow and allowing God to be the one that regulates your energy. And again, that you're pulling from God instead of your life force. God is there to help you. God is there to be your support. You are dependent on God. So just surrender to that. There's no shame in that. You are literally dependent on God, and that is okay. That is how you were designed. So surrender to that flow. The next card is trust. I feel like this card comes up a lot. I trust the highest way. Change me, divine beloved, into one who wants what you want for me. Let me trust that my needs will always be met in the highest way when I allow you to guide me. Yeah, again, surrender to the flow. Trust that God knows the way for your life. Trust that God is able to provide for you, is able to move through you in order to help you achieve the things that you desire. Your life purpose, your twin flame union, all of those things God is guiding you perfectly in. And you may not see it yet, but God writes the best love stories, and He will write one for you if you allow Him to. Don't try to take the pen out of God's hand. Just allow Him to show you the way, and He will write a beautiful story just for you. The bottom of the deck is uncertainty. Let me deeply trust. May I live in the now and relax peacefully into the unfolding, knowing that all pieces of the puzzle will fall into place at the right time, not a moment before. This message has been coming through a lot recently, and not just in this card reading, but in recent card readings that I've been doing for this channel, is that it's really a time of deep surrender and deep trust, and understanding that you are a divine child of God and surrendering to the flow. It's so important, and this energy reading has really shown that. It's like, let God do it. Let God do it. This whole reading is let God do it and find balance. And I really, going back to this one, it really feels like this is like sleep. Allow yourself to rest. And maybe it's not physically sleeping, it's allowing yourself to relax into God. And I know that's something that I personally struggle with. It's like, why do you struggle with relaxing? But it's like, oh, this feeling that I need to get more done, I need to do more. And I'm letting go of that pattern. And these readings are just as much for me as they are for you all. And it's an understanding that God always has you, surrendering into that flow. It's a continual practice. It's not you choose God, you choose to surrender to that flow one time and then you've got it. You continually choose to be in the flow. And if you feel yourself out of the flow, you choose to be back into the flow. And even with that, God is responsible for pulling you back into the flow. You're just responsible for surrendering. And if you feel, that you're back in the flow, just continue to go with that until you feel that you're not, and you make a new choice. Deeply, deeply surrender to God. Allow God to guide your life. He has the best intentions for you. He has the best way for you. And you don't know better than God. You don't see the whole board. God does. Allow yourself to be comfortable in that uncertainty, knowing that you are certain that God will support you. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you'd like support on your twin flame journey, whether that be one-on-one coaching support to help you move through your blocks and make progress on your journey, or if you need card reading to help you understand your next steps in your journey, you can find my services at SacredTwinFlameUnion.com, and I will see you all in the next video.